Good afternoon, YouTube. We are going to focus on multiplying roots and radicals. Please like, comment, subscribe, and donate to my channel. My Cash App is with the $ up front, Fantasticbaseball. Here we see 3 square root of 3 minus square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 2 plus square root of 3. Here we see two sets of binomials multiplying with each other. One term and another term makes 2. A binomial is represented by 2 terms. And then we have another set of 2 terms. One term here and another term there. So we are going to have to distribute when multiplying with binomials, or let's say if it's a monomial, onto a binomial or higher. So let's get started here. 3 square root of 3 minus square root of 2 times square root of 2 plus square root of 3. So it's going to be outer, and that's highlighted by the blue pen there, and inner is going to be highlighted by the pink pen there. So let's have this marinate here for a second. Okay, so it's going to be 3 square root of 3 times square root of 2 plus 3 square root of 3 times square root of 3 minus square root of 2 times square root of 2 minus square root of 2 times square root of 3. Keep in mind, we have to know formulas that are extremely important here. So, to the side, we're going to write some formulas that are key to simplifying this. So we need to know square root of AB is equal to square root of A times square root of B. And then square root of A times square root of B is equal to square root of AB. So now that we have the formulas down packed, so let's begin simplifying. See, notice here, a square root times another square root. And the key is the roots must be the same to combine. A square root and a square root, you can combine. A third root and a third root, you can combine. A fourth root and a fourth root, you can combine, and so forth. The numbers on the outside are in front of the radical. You do not put that on the inside. So here, square root of 3 would be your A, and square root of 2 would be your B. And if you look at the formula, it's in the form of square root of A times square root of B, and you can bring it together as square root of AB. So it's going to be 3 on the outside times square root of 3 times 2 plus 3. Then we have another case of square root of A times square root of B, which is the 3 under the square root and another 3 under the square root. So 3 times the square root of 3 times 3 minus, then we have 2 sets of square roots again, square root of 2 times square root of 2, and we can bring that together as 2 times 2 under the square root minus, and another set of square roots, square root of 2 times square root of 3, we can bring that together as square root of 2 times 3. Okay, so let's have this marinate here for a second. So now let's begin to simplify. So it's going to be 3 times the square root of 3 times 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. So 3 square root of 6 plus 3 times the square root of 3 times 3, which will be the square root of 9. So 3 square root of 9 minus square root of 2 times 2, which is square root of 4, minus the square root of 2 times 3, which will be the square root of 6. So now we are in business. So 3 square root of 6 plus 3 times square root of 9 is 3 times the square root of 9 will become 3 times 3, because square root of 9 is a perfect root that'll break down to 3. So it's going to be plus 3 times 3 minus square root of 4, and that is 2. It breaks down to 2, minus square root of 6, and square root of 6 is equivalent to 1 square root of 6. Because 1 times anything will yield itself. So now it is 3 square root of 6 plus 9 minus 2 minus 1 square root of 6. So we could rewrite this as square root of 6 minus 1 square root of 6, and then plus 9 minus 2, so that will be plus 7. So 3 square root of 6 minus 1 square root of 6 will yield 2 square root of 6. And then plus 7. This is our final step to the problem, which is the solution of 2 square root of 6 plus 7. Once again, if you need math help, text 559-744-3169 for services. Also, please donate on the Cash App with the $sign up front, Fantasticbaseball, to help support this channel. And I will have other ways that you can donate and make payments for services as well in the description and comment sections that will include Chime, Current, PayPal, and more. Let's have this marinate here. Thank you so much, and let's learn math together.